What another beautiful morning. The air is crisp, fresh, and cool. And it's time for a snapshot. I was waiting and waiting desperately all morning for this fresh snapshot. When I heard the news that it had hit, well, I heard the news. One of my favorite things to do when there's a new snapshot is to just jump right into it. I crack into my snapshot world, I start messing with the things. My snapshot world? How could they? Not only is technically speaking, there is no snapshot today, but important note, rest in peace to every world created in a Cherry Grove snapshot. They've removed the biome. Just kidding, not actually. Today's true tragedy is the snapshot sign you'll never get to see. Welcome to today's snapshot that is technically not a snapshot, and that's because Minecraft 1.90.4, the next Minecraft update, it's officially almost here. Here we have Minecraft Java 1.90.4 pre-release 1. Inside of this pre-release, we have no joke, like over 50 bug fixes. This stuff is insane. That's absurd. Now this morning, like I do when I'm waiting for the snapshots, I was digging through the bug fixes that we have here. We have so many bug fixes dealing with the Sniffer, some bug fixes dealing with the torch flower, and even more. But it's not all just bug fixes. Of course, we have some other things too. We'll start with the Sniffer. Inside of this snapshot that isn't a snapshot, we've got a couple changes to the Sniffer. The first one that we'll notice is that brand new spawn egg color. Fans of the Minecraft Sniffer in survival Minecraft, unfortunately, they don't exist quite yet because, well, that's still impossible. But the spawn egg has changed. Now that is not all that has changed in this week's snapshot. When it comes to the Sniffer, we check out the bounding box. Oh, never mind. They just fixed the bug. So there was a bug with the Sniffer where basically, because of its bounding box, you could like have it on screen but not be on screen. If the bounding box wasn't showing, it wouldn't render and... yeah, I don't know. Another strange thing about the Sniffer is previously, it was not required for that whole breeding advancement. Now, it is definitely required for the breeding advancement. If you want to, please, make the baby. Get romantic. Get romantic. You met every requirement. Come on. All right, well, oh, yes, they're doing it. Quite literally, they're doing it. So you'll be able to get that advancement from the Sniffer. And to get the advancement for breeding every mob, you have to breed the Sniffer too. In the last snapshot, and in fact when I was recording the last snapshot video, I kind of got jump scared by the Sniffer. The thing was insanely loud, making sounds like when it was way too far away from you. That's been fixed too. And then when it comes to the Sniffer and digging up seeds, everything like that, that's just about it. We still have no clue at all what this Badgerman leak was. I'm thinking it's got to be something in 1.20. So far, Badgerman has been 100% correct, but we still don't know. Enchantment glint. It's something that I was actually just talking about in the video I was recording right before this one. It was really subtle. If we say look up the enchantment books, oh, it's beautiful, it's back. I can finally tell what is enchanted and what's not. For example, previously, if you looked up like golden apple, tried in 23W07A, you could barely tell which one was enchanted. Inside of accessibility settings, by default, your glint strength will be set to 75 though, which means when you open up your inventory and, I don't know, look up golden apple, it's gonna look a little bit more like that. Or if we look up enchanted books, it'll look a little bit more like that. But big point here is that it's way more visible now. Or, again, this is actually a great and beautiful change. I was messing around inside of the snapshot and I found that with this whole new armor hot swapping things and take into account the fact that enchantment glint wasn't showing, it was way easier to accidentally equip something with like binding on it. Look at this thing. The only good thing about this helmet right here is its name. So all of that is really beautiful, but maybe the most beautiful thing of all with this change is potions. Potions, enchantment glints, the shimmering shiny potion. It is no longer a thing. Look at this. So just to show you I haven't messed with any settings, we look at enchanted books right there. It's very enchanted looking. We look up potions and they have now completely removed enchantment glint from potions altogether. You still do have that subtle small animation in there, like in the potion water, I think. Oh no, maybe not. No, I'm wrong. Waddles, back at it again with the spreading misinformation. But anyways, check out the potions right here. For the first time ever, in literally every year of Minecraft's existence, you can actually use colors to tell the difference of potions now. Or at least like way more visibly so. This is not only going to make it easier to be able to look at a potion and tell what it is, but think about the decoration possibilities here. Putting potions and item frames in your builds, I mean, it's now going to add way more to it. When it comes to technical changes, we've got some technical changes inside of the snapshot, including a brand new damage type tag and a brand new entity type tag. Check it out. Exciting. We've also got a brand new execute subcommand for finding positions on top of a height map. Check it out. We do actually have a change to archaeology inside of the snapshot. So for this scenario, let's say I was fully bricked up, as in I have like a lot of bricks. What do you mean? No, it means that I have a lot of bricks. When I have the bricks in my inventory now, this recipe is revealed inside of the crafting table. Previously, this recipe wouldn't show up at all. Let's take that one step farther though. Hypothetically, let's say I did some sharding inside of the snapshot too. If I did the sharding, there would not be like a shard recipe inside of the crafting table. It's just for that brick pot right there, but of course it still like literally works. Also, interestingly and intriguingly, that pot is, I mean, you tell me if you see it. Also, interestingly and intriguingly, the break sound still seems to be missing, and this thing, I mean, not that they were ever going to remove it, but it is still here. Hopefully they can fix that Z fighting issue because it's a beautiful build trick. Back over to the main menu for this one. I mean, it's progress. They're definitely making progress here. It'll be interesting to see what happens in 1.19.4 if this just ships with the game. One thing that I will say about these new tabs up here is the black space, it feels like incomplete. So, a proposal. We continue reworking the screen, maybe tweak it a little bit more, and this black space, instead of just being blank, what if we take this menu and slap a gradient over it, like a blur, a Gaussian blur maybe, and then we have the menu like rotating in the background, we have the create a world screen on top of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but might look cool. Aside from that, down here, this looks a little bit different, of course. The world screen is world, and then more is, well, it's more. I still don't really fully get the point of having experiments here and then experiments here as well. That feels a little strange, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely a step in the right direction, but I still do think it could be better. For example, we change more to game rules. We take data packs and put it inside of world because that's what it affects. And experiments, that can stay right over here on this main screen. Then game rules is just expanded into this whole tab. You see them all. Inside of accessibility settings, we have a brand new setting. This is called high contrast. If we go ahead and turn that on, whoa, oh, whoa, welcome to the future, baby. If we turn that on, it increases the contrast inside of the menus, and oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. I just wanted to see if that UI was changed. Okay, checking out the changelog. I guess it's only available inside of the menus for now, this new UI, but they want to hopefully work it into like the game UIs as well. I do kind of hope that when they maybe do that one, maybe they keep like the Minecraft vibe inside the spacecraft, but hey, we're just gonna go ahead and, just go ahead and put it back though. Yeah. Alright, and that brings us to pretty much finally today, down in the comments, I need every one of you to give one RIP to the string pickaxe, a final salute, soldiers. Goodbye, string pickaxe, you are removed in the snapshot. The old brush recipe that made no sense, completely illogical, gone, deleted, erased, and I mean, look at this, the devs listen to the community. I think everybody in the community, their mothers too, they were saying that should be the recipe. I love it. That's a really, really nice change. We love that copper has more of a use. We love that feathers have another use too. And sticks, I mean, they're sticky. Now as for what's up going forward here, we're in pre-release season, which means 1.19.4 is winding down. It should be releasing in full very soon. This also means that the snapshots are not always on Wednesdays now. A pre-release could drop on, say, Friday or something. You never know. What I expect to happen going forward is a whole lot more bug fixes and minor adjustments inside of 1.19.4, and then after the update drops, I assume we move to 1.19.5 or maybe even officially 1.20. I don't know. As of this pre-release, there is no official release date for 1.19.4. I would guess sometime in March. Anyways, that's it. Like and subscribe. Side note, this is kind of a beautiful world. World spawn is right on top of that cliff. You got this giant ice spike biome right over there. It's beautiful. And this huge crater too. It's pretty sweet. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. And check out the Everything series on the Beacon. Working on the next episode right now.